Backed it, mate. Oh. Oh, oh no. Back end at log's all rotten. Cacked it. Oh, this was supposed to be science, and we were supposed to find untold mysteries. But what we have found, and it is interesting, is we found that I'm incapable of sitting on a log.
The state be very concerned on what that stranger teaches their kids. And they have a right, because at the end of the day, it's their children. It's not the stranger children. The problem is that you have the leftist mindset, which has Marxist roots, which believes that children should be equalized, right? Like Marxism is about equality. And so like the concept is that children should be equalized, that it's not fair that some kids belong to rich parents and some kids belong to poor parents, because it doesn't create equality. And so the solution is for the kids to be owned by the state. And so the role of the teacher is like a second parent. I'm not kidding, like this is the leftist ideology, right? Like this is the woke ideology. The role of the teacher is that of a second parent. That's what they say, but what they really mean is that the role of the teacher is actually the role of the parent, and the role of the parent is to be in support of the teacher, right? Like they're basically saying that the kids don't belong to you, they belong to the state. And so the state is the one that injects morality into children, that educates the kids into the correct way of thinking, and that the parents should only be supportive in this process, right? This is how you get queer theory and how you get left-leaning parties. I mean, the Green Party in Germany recently apologized for their statements of wanting to, of being pro-pedophilia and stuff. Like, the way you reach that point ideologically is through the Marxist lens. Is through thinking that children are being oppressed by their parents and they can be liberated by the teacher, right? Like, I'm not kidding. Like, this is academic paper. This is genuinely, like, academic rhetoric. And so if you have that way of thinking, then yes, like the teacher becomes something sacred, something that's divine, if you will, something that's above morality, because morality comes from them. And so criticizing the teacher means criticizing the state, means criticizing the politician, and that's why the crackdown needs to happen.
I think honestly, men really just want to be loved and desired. I don't know anymore what women want. Like 30 years ago, I would have said the same about women. Maybe a little bit more prickly about being loved and desired, but still sort of the same. Now I don't know. I think they just want their bag and to get his bag.
But we got so drunk. Today we talked Lex into throwing his huge bag onto Semyon's scooter. Hey, why are you pulling that tail so much?
This is a complete decline in morals, an absolute disgrace.
Good, let's go.
Yeah.
That's what people wanted, and just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Well, they kind of shamed us about all of that, and they took it away. They took away, all of the cool, sexy costumes. They wanted to make it even worse than it was, and we rebelled. And when we rebelled, they said, what, do you hate women? No, we love women. I think you hate women. I think you're the ones that hate women. Now, they were doing it because of feminism. Their reason for making the world uglier and less sexy was feminism. And that was their excuse. We want you to respect women. Well, now we've got the extreme conservative Christian right who are saying the same things but from a different reason. Denigrating people who enjoy that kind of artwork as coomers and gooners, people who are constantly jerking off, which is what the left was saying too. They were saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry you won't be able to jerk off to your comic books anymore. I'm so tired of it." And now it's coming from the right wing. And I got to stand up. I got people Fandom Pulse or whatever they are, coming after me and saying I'm going to hell and I got to repent. Hey guys, no, I'm not going to hell. You guys, we used to all be in agreement about this. We used to all kind of believe that comic book puritanism, puritanism in the arts, in comic books and in video games was something that was a scourge. It was a poison, a toxin that we had to erase. That women are here to be objectified. That's why they're here. I mean, the ones that are pretty are. Women are best when they're sexually objectified. We want to look at them. We want to go, wow, man, that's something else. Fucking, that girl's hot. We want to do that. We shouldn't be, denigrated for doing that. I think it's anti-human.
Nobody wants to see a woke Daredevil show without the characters of Daredevil. They don't want bald Hispanic dude, black feminist McDuffie, and Matt, who has to be told what to do by his partner-in-law, who we don't even know who she is. I wasn't even going to make this video, but apparently I do, because nobody else is doing it. Because to be honest, it actually amuses me to piss off people who are retarded and who actually enjoy this and are so deluded, saying that it's not woke. Wake up. So if you agreed with anything I said, do let me know. I appreciate your support. And if you got a problem, go complain to your boyfriend.